Hey, good day to all of you. My name is Blair and welcome to another Linux app. Today we're gonna take a look into the OBS Open Broadcast Software Studio, which stands for Open Broadcast Studio Software. And of course, we're gonna take a look into this as we go along to the features and capability and history of this particular app. It is free and open source cross-platform software. Includes the webcam capture and the screen capture plus the video source and live recording. So let's take a look into this. As we all know, the OBS Studio or the Open Broadcast Software Studio, it is a cross-platform and it is available in most of our free and open source with the help with the open source community. Yes, we will include the GNU and Linux community for this one. So let's just gonna go to the website first. So the website obsproject.com. Don't forget about that one because we have some information that they are mimicking the website, but of course it is not a truly the OBS Studio software. So this is free and open source software that could record your screen and live streaming. You can download this quickly and install this to our Windows, Mac, and Linux. This project is made possible because of the partners like the YouTube, Twitch, and Logitech. Of course, they are the primary sponsors for the OBS Studio. And of course, all of the developers know that all of the Google, not only that, but also the Twitch, which is also using Linux as their base for their software and operating system, including their servers. So that is why most of our developers and maintainers of the OBS Studios most of them are from the GNU Linux, and not only that but also BSD. As you can see right here on the OBS Studio Wikipedia, the Open Broadcast Software Studio, it is a cross-platform and available in Windows, Mac, Linux, and BSD distribution, which is the Berkeley software distribution, the Berkeley Unix operating system, a cousin of the Linux distros. And of course, this made possible by the original author, Lane Bailey. It started in 2012 as a little project, just like Linux Torvald of the Linux kernel. It has the repository in the GitHub. As we all know, Git is actually the Linux compiler, and that is why most of this are developed by the Linux community. So this started from the Ubuntu 20.04, so it is just only new for Linux as they test it until it perfectly useful in the Linux distros. It is written in C and C++. It can maneuver every obstacle in broadcast and online streaming. So this is also under license by the GPL, the general public licensee, under the GNU, which is Richard Stallman, originally written. Okay, so let's take a look into this. You could download this if you are using Windows. It only supported from Windows 10 and Windows 11. So if you have Windows 95, no, it will not work. In macOS, you could use this in 11 and newer version. In Linux, it is absolutely like almost everything. It works perfectly fine and it is free to download and use. Okay, let's go to the download page so that you could see. So as you can see, I'm using the Linux. It actually notified me that there is some repository and it could be downloaded in the FlatHub or in your GitHub or in the repository. As you can see, we have all these codes that you could like install it. And of course, not only that, but also you could like use the big store. Just like click. So OBS, let's type in OBS Studio. So as you can see, it is downloaded in the Big Store native program. Okay, so I'm already the version 31.0.3-2 already. There is also a newer version. Well, we're just gonna wait for that one. Okay, so you could like click that one and download it. Okay, let's close this one. As you can see, this is the OBS Studio. I'm just wiggling it. If you're wondering, yes, in Linux we could like customize everything. It's free. There's nothing like there's a paid effects. There's nothing right here like that. So you just gonna, you know, make yourself like customizable. Okay, and of course this happens to have like the file, edit, view, doc, profile, scene collection, tools, and help. So they have also the screen right here for your monitoring, and you have the scene 1, scene 2, scene 3. So I'm also recording on the other side there. So I'm using the screen number 2 as my display for my video recording right now. As you can see right there, I have screen 1 and screen 2. Let's go back to screen 2 as my main. Okay, so they have also the source right here. You could also add sources like scenes, and of course you could also add more right here, and you could like select up and down. Like for example, I want to add microphone or screen capture or display. If you're using the X11, you're using the display capture, but if you're using the PipeWire, it is called the screen capture. You have also some devices like, for example, you have webcams, so it's up to you if you're using the PipeWire or the X. Okay, so we have also the X capture composite, which is the window capture, and you could like add some image for your decoration at the same time. Cool, right? So if you want to have the transition, you could also use this one, fade, cut, or something else like you could add right here. And for the streaming, you could like click right here, recording right here, the studio mode, and the settings. Of course, your settings, it depends on your appearance, your streaming. Like for example, I'm using Twitch sometimes, so I use the Twitch servers. For the output of my video recording, I usually put it on my video folder with the sub folder called screen recording, and I use the MP3, but of course you could use different like MKV, FLV, and of course MOV. And you could also have the high quality, medium quality, something like that. So it's up to you. Okay, so my video encoder is X264. My audio will be ACC. I just have the very fast encoding so that it will be okay. Okay, and of course your video bit and audio bit, it is also right here. Your audio settings general right here. Your video configuration for resolution and all those stuff. If you want to have advanced, you have right here. Okay, it also have the recording right here. I'm recording right now. I have the minutes and of course the CPU usage and the frame per second. This one is for the streaming and the signal of your internet. Okay, let me move that one back. So cool, right? So that is our OBS. It is a free and open source software. Most of the developers are GNU Linux community. Okay, so someone asked me if we have OBS in Linux. Yes, the developers are mostly GNU Linux community, so that is why we have this. Not only that, but also some developers are using the BSD, so it is absolutely like for the community, and that is why we call it open broadcast. If you have some question, feel free to ask me. Write it in the comments down below. To download, of course, go to obsproject.com/download. So I'm Blair saying bye for now and see you in the next adventure. Ciao!